So if I'm in a scenario where I have to try to run a 2:59:59 marathon in Tokyo with a face mask,
I wanna breathe like I'm brand new. Why can't I feel like I'm supposed to? Don't you feel the pressure? I do. Tell me this will end soon. My mind's running away, a mile a minute, can't shake it off. A free fall, I'd give anything to make it stop. How can I be an optimist when all this feels infinite? It's infinite. Infinite, it's infinite.
9.3 miles or a 15K in about an hour, 1 minute and 34 seconds, which is about 6:36 pace per mile on average. This is a recovery week, so that was quite fast, but then again, those shoes are really fast. Anyways, welcome back to the vlog. We're 5 weeks away from the Tokyo 2020 Marathon. And do I have some news for you guys? Yeah, this kind of concerns the coronavirus. If you guys are following world news, you would know that's a thing. It started in China. Few confirmed cases in Chicago. I think we're up to 2 right now. Yeah, it's looking kind of weird. I know that my company has blocked flights to China and return trips as well, and I think a few other companies have done the same. So it's sounding pretty serious. I know that they canceled the Hong Kong Marathon, which I believe is next week. What is it? Today's... Yeah, so next week is the Hong Kong Marathon, and they canceled it because of concern for the coronavirus. My thought in this whole thing was, if they're going to cancel the Hong Kong Marathon, how is that going to affect the Tokyo Marathon? So, I've got some news for you guys. I'm going to go read this article straight from the press. It was published just yesterday, which was January 31st, 2020. And it reads, Dear Tokyo Marathon 2020 participants, runners, and volunteers. Today, January 31st, the World Health Organization, WHO, today, January 31st, the World Health Organization declared a global health emergency concerning the new coronavirus first identified in Wuhan, Hubei Province, China. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government, Japan Association of Athletics Federations, and other related government agencies are closely monitoring the coronavirus outbreak. As the organizer of the Tokyo Marathon 2020, the Tokyo Marathon Foundation is working closely with these organizations and have created response team to collect the most up-to-date information and implement safety features accordingly. Concurrently, we will continue to prepare for the event while monitoring the situation and provide further information through our Tokyo Marathon official websites and social channels. We encourage all runners, volunteers, and other related parties to monitor their own health and stay vigilant by adopting stringent hygiene practices. The WHO is declaring it a global crisis, so that's kind of not looking good, I'd say, for the marathon at least. But yeah, here's my thoughts on it. We are 5 weeks away from the marathon. I have 3 weeks to cancel my flights and hotels if it gets to the point where the marathon is completely canceled, or they ban flights to Japan as well. So with that in mind, I am still training for the marathon. I'm still just going through the regular motions. I'm still going to go put on next week's Hell Week. Still try to run 80 miles, another 20 miler. But there's a strong possibility this marathon might not happen. And if it doesn't happen, I need to prepare a plan B and a plan C. I don't know what those plans are going to be. I would like it to be a marathon or some kind of equivalent race between now and March 17th-ish. Last week I was kind of dismissive about it in my video, but after discussing it with a few coworkers who were, residents of China for a little while, they're telling me that the situation on the home front is a lot worse than the media is making it out to be. So it's very likely that this is just, this is the beginning of the end, where they're going to announce the cancellation of the marathon, and maybe they're going to start banning flights to Japan for, well, not ban them, but, just hold flights for a little while. Because I know from my company's perspective, Flights to Japan are kind of slow around this time up until I think mid-March, when I think a specific plant or some kind of tree starts blooming, and then tourists come to Japan to watch these trees or plants bloom. I don't really know the name of them. I'll just find it in the description. I'll just put it there. But yeah, so right now it's kind of slow. So if they were to put a temporary travel ban to these countries, they can do it, and it probably won't hurt them as much as we think it will. I know it'll definitely hurt Japan tourism around this time to get the marathon canceled or rescheduled. But again, it is what it is. Let's put it this way. If I had to run or attempt to run a 2:59:59 marathon with a face mask because of a coronavirus outbreak, I might choose not to run the marathon at all. So, by that note, I will be monitoring the situation for the next 3 weeks here up until I think February 20th. That's when the absolute last day that I can cancel my flight and my hotels. And yeah, if it is in fact that bad, then I'm just going to cancel it and I'm going to try to find a plan B. Maybe there is a marathon here in the States that I can do, just, fly out and just do it and then come back. We'll see how it goes. But until then, I'm just going to go through with the motions, because at the end of the day, there's no real loss here, considering that, A, I have insured flights, I have insured hotels, and in the worst case scenario, I lose $150-200 on my Tokyo Marathon registration. I would rather take that loss than some illness that can permanently damage me in some way. So even if we can't make the Tokyo 2020 destination, at least I can always look back on this journey as so far being one of the most eye-opening training windows that I've ever had, where I, for the first time in my life, ran an 80-mile week, ran 20 miles through snow, ice, and I ultimately proved it to myself that I can do it. That if push comes to shove, I can train in these conditions, and it's not only the summertime in Chicago, which is the best for marathon training. You can do it all year round. You just got to be prepared for it. So yeah, in summary, the plan is to stick to continuing my training for the Tokyo Marathon, and then seeing on how things play out within the next 3 weeks, I decide whether we go or not. Yeah, that's all I've got for now. So again, thanks for watching. We'll stay tuned on what's going on here with the Tokyo Marathon situation, with coronavirus, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted as I see fit. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Wow, what's up? Alright, so today is like 50 degrees out, so I saved my long run for today. I don't know how long this run's gonna be. It's gonna be somewhere between 15 and 20 miles, I'm sure, but yeah, we're going through the portal right now of Rightful Clean Car Passage, and then we're gonna go lace up the Ekidens, and we're gonna go do this long run today. I should have gotten the phone, but alright, I'll see you guys in a bit.